All right, this is nice to see some justice.
Don't get me started, guys.
Justice.
I know you're a fan of justice. The FBI recently arrested a TikTok star.
Good. End of story. Arrest all of them.
Man, Nick is spurned, dude.
Wow.
I don't play, man. With the justice system, I don't play.
Get them all, huh?
Especially if it's federal.
Lock them all up.
Hello, officers. I'm housing a TikTok star. You gotta come get him.
Lock them all up.
End of story. FBI?
Yeah, the FBI arrested a TikTok star because they were able to connect him to a string of robberies based on the shoes he was wearing in the videos.
Yeah, that's what he gets. That guy sucks.
That's what he gets.
Why FBI? It's a fucking federal crime?
You have some rare
Yeah.
shoes or something?
Yeah, like how specific are these shoes?
It's this dude right here.
But you can't.
Is chosen Hannah.
We were dancing like that earlier today.
Match the shoes worn during 4 armed robberies between.
Oh, armed rob. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what this is really about? TikTok don't pay, man. Doesn't pay, dude.
You get millions of fucking views on TikTok and it doesn't give you shit.
Doesn't give you anything.
Yeah, I mean he had about 150K followers on TikTok.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But why is he using the same
I feel like
shoes?
I feel like the metrics are like way different.
Oh yeah, that's you could get that in a day, right?
Back in the day when YouTube was like, if you didn't have 100,000 followers, you weren't like nobody. I feel like with TikTok, it's like you need to have like 1 million followers to be like, oh, okay, you're an influencer.
Like you're kind of a little bit.
You exist.
But think about how many views you gotta get to even get that, because TikTok's such a crazy medium. You gotta have like 10 fucking million views on a video.
And there's so many people with just 10 million followers.
That's why I say lock them up, dude.
I'm pretty boomer, man.
Not that many people should have that many followers, I think.
It's a lot of
A lot
responsibility.
of responsibility, man.
Do you guys actually watch it? Because I think I stay boomer. Like I'm on Reels, I'm on Instagram.
Isn't that more millennial?
Twitter.
I stay down.
I stay boomer.
I've been on crypto TikTok, but it's pretty haunting.
Really?
Yeah, it's
They say bad stuff or?
say a lot of shit coins, like, just shilling shit coin stuff. Yeah.
Why you should get BitConnect.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Hey, check out Ring Financial. It's going up, and I'm like, oh, buddy, oh no, there's not even $120 of volume. It's over.
Oh, buddy. I love when Steve does this, because that's when I know he's really troubled.
Oh, I am troubled. I am troubled.
Well, yeah, this dude. It happened in Detroit, and all 4 crimes were described in similar fashion. That's pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I guess he just really likes those specific shoes.
And no one else has those shoes, huh? It's not like a Converse or something like.
Was it just the shoes?
Yeah.
Or is he robbing this place like, hey, check out Ring Financial. It's going up.
I don't think this is the thing. I don't think they could have arrested him unless he didn't.
We gotta just get Steve doing that a lot.
Basically, just confessed.
Thank
Oh, he could
God for dumb criminals, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like not to even like, yeah, I've heard some of my cop buddies saying like there's a guy who wears the same exact beanie when he does a robbery. Like they're just dumb. Or something that's like
want a signature,
there's a hoodie with this reflective strip on it. You know, just very like identifying like traits, but like they don't go to like Walmart to buy the most blankest things you could find. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's like why tattoos are a really easy identifier to find criminals. It's like, oh, you got a fucking gigantic kitty right here?
That's not me.
That could be anybody, man. Yeah, but this dude basically, sad to say, he probably could have got off if he just like had a good story. But yeah, they decided to question him because of that. And then if you fail the questioning part and you're just like, oh yeah, it was me, you get shaken down, then yeah, they're like, okay, we got him.
So you just admitted to it?
Yeah.
He goes, nah, you got it.
But then that's how they knew who to check out. I mean, who knows how many people they, asked about this that were like.
So the cops were on TikTok and they go, hey, wait a minute. Those shoes fit the description.
It doesn't say how they even, like, I think they, it says they got it, here we go. They got an anonymous tip to check this guy out.
It's a rat.
It's a rat.
Oh, shit.
All disappointed.
We hate a rat. We just hate it. JK, we hate a rat.
You got criminals, right? You got criminals are here. They're pretty bad. But then rats are at the bottom, man.
Even if they like donate to charity, work at shelters.
What if it was the 7-Eleven owner that got robbed and he was doing his own side
Doesn't
detective
matter.
work?
It's a
It
rat.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We hate rats here.
It's a rat, dude.
You
What
gotta
if it's
follow
not
the
a rat,
rules.
but it's a detective without jurisdiction on the case?
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
What is that, a renegade? Like,
He's a vigilante.
No jurisdiction, dude.
So vigilante and rat Venn diagram exists?
We're not big on vigilantism here, dude.
Oh, okay, got it.
So no civilian can, You think civilians that are tipping off cops about criminals are rats too?
100%.
100%.
I mean, there's a name for it. It's called Karen.
It's called Karen.
It's called mind your own business.
Unless it's your own shit. If it's your own shit, then you're just calling the cops on your own shit. But if you're like, if it doesn't affect you in any way, and you're like, hey, there's this guy that I've been noticing, like that guy's a rat.
You know what? I had a coworker who was he's in and out of jail all the time, right? And he was telling me like when he needs a little more money, he puts a little weed. He gets an ounce of weed, some pills. He puts it in his butthole. He goes outside. He shoots in the air, and then he calls the cops on himself, and then. He sends himself to jail because he knows, oh, that's probably gonna, get me a couple of months. I could sell these drugs, make some money, come back, and whatever. And I'm like, so you ratted on yourself?
So he can go into jail to sell the drugs?
Yeah, but the point is, he ratted on himself. He violated the number one crime that you do not do. You don't fucking rat.
But doesn't he know that you can smuggle drugs into jail? You got to sell the drugs outside of the jail, then you buy a plane.
And then you can fly into the jail.
Yeah. Right.
Then you buy a jail.
Yeah, then you buy a jail.
Well, he also wanted to go see his boyfriend too, but that's just another story. Okay. I think the main thing was he wanted to go in, sell the drugs, make more money, get free food, get free lodging.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah. And then, he has a little bit saved in his account. He gets released, and he starts fresh.
Buys a plane.
Buys a plane.
That's what you do.
Sticks it up his butt. Flies.
That's crazy how that person sees jail like it's just going like to vacation or going to another country.
Yeah.
He's going to work. He's going to work. He's like, I got to take the bus to work for 3 months.
He told me, like, guys do it all the time when they just want a place to stay for like 6 months or whatever. They know what kind of crimes or what kind of things they got to do for how long they're going to get, sent for. So they're like, well, I'm not going to kill anybody. It's going to take me a long time in there. Or maybe they really want to retire and stay in there for quite some time.
Yeah.
It's pretty common, I think.
Yeah, but you could sell drugs for more than street price inside. So that's why.
You could sell kind of random objects too, like just stuff they don't have.
Rabbit's foot. Let me pull this out of my ass.
I sell
It's
it.
gonna be kind of dirty, but
I sell it.
So they're not just checking everybody's butthole or just...
They are, but sometimes, the asshole's deep.
Rabbit's foot.
so people need luck in there, man.
They're not just like,
Bart Kwan.
there's not like a middle holding cell before you get like let in that like you just sit there until you shit. There's like a toilet.
Yeah, I mean, they make you squat, do all that, but it's called the prison pocket for a reason, what I mean?
When I was in like second grade, we had a guy speak to the class to talk about prison. Like, like that always happens. And I just remember he just like...
He was so cool and inspiring.
He was like my friend's dad from the class. He's like this Nicaraguan guy. And he goes, you don't want to go to jail. You know what they're going to do? They're going to make you bend over and crack a smile. And we were just like, what is he talking about? Like, I'm in second grade. I didn't understand that meant you gotta.
Holy shit, second grade?
I didn't understand that meant you had to spread your ass cheeks apart. Like, how could you infer that?
Yeah. It also meant you had to spread them and enjoy it.
Yeah. Bend over and crack a smile doesn't sound like a lot of things.
Was he there to scare you guys straight and shit?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Second grade, huh?
Even though we're second graders at a Seventh-day Adventist school, how much straighter could you possibly be?
Hilarious. They never do a good job because, like, I remember in 5th or 6th grade we'd have like ex-cons or whatever come in, and then when they talk about because they're all part of like the SANE or DARE program. Yeah. So they're reformed, right? So they come in, and when they talk about it, you're like, man, this fool's fucking cool as fuck. Yeah. And then the next week, you have like a cop come in that's all square and shit. And you're like,
all square.
Oh, dude, I'd rather be that guy that went to jail than this guy's fucking obeying all the rules. And you're like,
yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people say that, but I can understand how you said that.
Yeah.
Nah, a lot of people have been saying
Dare did not work on Bart Kwan.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying that.
I think those programs definitely, in the fairness they were seeking to have, they messed up a lot because it's like the people that come and talk to you about abstinence. I don't know. You guys probably didn't have that in your schools because
we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're always the ones that probably aren't getting a lot of options thrown at them.
Exactly.
So you're just like Well, of course you're fucking abstinent. Like you're on easy mode.
Yeah.
And everyone can see it, even as a second grader. You're like, no one wants to date you, dude.
You're a loser.
Nobody wants to have
You're a
sex with
fucking
you.
loser, dude.
Hey, Dragons,
show
Dungeons
me
and
a-
Dragons figures.
Show
bro.
me a fucking hot ass dude. And let him tell me that he ain't doing nothing.
Don't bring an incel into the room.
Have him come in shirtless, just ripped.
Have Josh Duhamel tell me not to fuck.
And I want to see how he does it. Like, dude.
Have fucking Fabio ride into a room with a horse. And
What's the last movie he's been?
Bitches love Josh Duhamel.
They do though.
Who loves Josh Duhamel?
All the bitches, bro. Every chick that I knew in high school. loved
I
Josh
see him
Duhamel.
at all the UFC fights too.
That's right. Yeah.
He buys
Bart
he
loves
buys
Josh
3
Duhamel.
chairs because he pops out because he's not in that many movies.
Pops out.
No, so he'll always buy 3 chairs and he's always in the middle. I'm like, I think he's always buying out because it's like packed section.
The fact that you know his seating chart and his seating arrangement.
Because I saw it so many times.
He's even told me about it.
He's a fan.
I'm like,
You're a Josh Duhamel fan.
man, look, that's
We
fucking
gotta get
Josh
him on,
Duhamel.
man.
I would love to get Josh Duhamel on. Well, his last movie, I think the major one he was in is Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers.
Yeah.
PSA. He should do abstinence PSA. Fucking riding on a horse on a fucking sunset on the beach and shit. And he goes, you know why I don't fuck? He just starts it.
That's like the Old Spice guy.
You know why I don't fuck?
I'm Josh Duhamel. I can have any chick I want, and I don't fuck. Then kids are like, okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, it's like no fap, right? You got all these guys that are like, yeah, no fap, you know, and then it's like no fuck.
I think that counts for a lot because I went back and spoke at my high school, like fresh off of LMFAO touring.
About abstinence?
No, about how I had never had a sip of alcohol, even though I'm on tour with like this.
See? That's dope.
Yeah, and that was my like. I was like, when I fucking grow up, and like I want to do that. To be like, hey guys, don't do this. And I'm gonna show them that every fucking day of my life. That's all over the place.
And you like did the coolest shit ever. And you don't have to do this to be the coolest shit ever. Versus you're a fucking loser, and then you're like, oh, I drink water every day. I'm not gonna drink water, 'cause I'm gonna turn into a fucking loser like you.
Yeah, because then the kids are like, well, then how do you like? Don't they make fun of you? It's like no, because all you gotta do is still be a cool person, and they'll be like, oh, that's also cool.
That's true.
Just don't be like a dick and be like, that's bad for you. Don't drink. But I was fucking. I'll tell you that.
That was my drug.